Hey you guys, it's Teresa here with the Narc Remedy, and today's topic is going to be another episode of Cracking the Hoover Code with TNR, episode 4. But before we get into it, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, you guys. Share the video so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Let's begin. Okay, so you guys, Cracking the Hoover Code, episode 4. Now, for those of you who don't know, Cracking the Hoover Code is a mini series I started, and it's basically where I decode and break down Hoovers that the ex-narcissist I dealt with actually sends me. Okay? So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So here's the message. Let's start with the subject title. It says, "Reply back, beautiful." So mind you guys, the narcissist hasn't written a subject head or a subject title in an email to me in a while. So he's trying to grab my attention with that. He's trying to rehook me with that because it's in all bold letters. The ultimate goal here for this narcissist is for me to reply back, because I haven't replied in 2 years. Regardless if it's a positive reply or a negative reply, he just wants me to reply. To me, it shows desperation. To me, it shows this narcissist is on his last limb type of thing. Because a narcissist only comes back to you when they need something, when they want something, when the new supply has failed and the new supply didn't fall for the narcissist wooing, if you will. When the narcissist is in between supply, when they see you flourishing and happy and want to come mess it up, or when they're low on supply, they're bored, or they see you forgot about them. Because narcissists hate to be forgotten about, okay, you guys? That tears them up to the core. I feel like it's really taken a toll on him that I have been rejecting him this long. The other supplies that he's been dealing with probably hasn't been rejecting him as much as I have. Because he keeps getting narc injuries from me, and he keeps coming back. And I feel like I probably was the best supply he's ever had, like the most potent supply. And I'm not saying that to brag, because who wants to brag about being used the most? Okay? Now, the beautiful part. Somebody with low self-esteem and somebody who hasn't had time to heal will eat this up, okay? They will be head over heels for the narcissist once again, instantly. This man ain't called me beautiful in over 2 years, you guys. So I know it's false. I know it's fake. I feel like what he's trying to do is convince me that he's a normal person. Okay? But you have to keep in mind, he's already dehumanized me and made me into an object. And now he's trying to rehumanize me again, if that makes sense. I'm sure it was hard for him to acknowledge how attractive I am, because he hasn't looked at me like that since the love bombing stage. Narcissists just look at us like objects, okay? Objects are just to be utilized, regardless of how beautiful, shiny, dull, or ugly it is. The purpose is to just use it. And that's exactly how narcissists look at us. That's why they will date an ogre or a rat or a possum. They don't care how you look. As long as you are usable and disposable. That beautiful comment, it's a compliment that he didn't really want to give or shed light on. Because you know, narcissists are self-centered. They only look at themselves in a good light and everybody else in a negative light. But I know I'm beautiful without his validation. Now I'm going to put the next, the whole message up there because that was just the subject title. The whole message says, cheating is played out. Settle down, take trips, get your money, and be happy together. He didn't use no punctuation like commas or periods, or he really didn't explain himself, you guys. I feel like he was just implying, just saying, just giving out suggestions, just in case I reject him again. Okay? He can flip it and say, well, I didn't want those things anyways. These statements that he's putting out, they're filler statements. He's just trying to see where my head is at about those things. But none of that stuff comes to mind when I think about him. See, the thing is, he had a chance to settle down with me, to take trips with me, to be happy with me. And he blew that. You don't even get the pleasure of being around me anymore. And this whole time, I was under the impression that that's what we were trying to do. Settle down. Take trips. We're both working and being happy together. Because we were having so many kids so fast. I thought having kids was building a foundation, building an empire. But you guys, you can have one agenda and a narcissist has a totally different agenda. And for someone to do something as foul as he did and still think I would consider settling down with him is insane. He let me know for sure somebody else was in the picture. And I was going to be his side chick if I came back. Those were the terms and conditions. So how do you go from letting somebody be your main supply to secondary supply and then back to main supply to settle down with? So I'm just supposed to forget about being confronted by this other girl about you and just be happy with you. Like, you guys, that is some low vibrational shit that I will never be on. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. That's what he found out. It never works out with other supplies, and then they come back to you because they think you're the easiest, you're familiar, you'll eventually break and give in. No. Not me. Okay? And some men think a baby mama is just convenient vagina. I'ma just call it like it is. It doesn't have to be any strings attached. He doesn't have to discuss commitment because y'all already have a kid or children. And they feel like because you have those children or a kid, you're going to always be there. You're going to always put up with their bullshit. Absolutely not. And they feel they can throw you $1 or $2 and everything will be all right. No. For me, it's nothing he can say or do to make me change my mind about him. And I feel like this whole email, it seemed like he was writing in riddles. Like it doesn't really make sense. And it's like a puzzle because this message kind of goes with the last message he wrote. I changed. I'm a better man now. I'm sorry. I was selfish. I should have chose you first. So you're basically saying, yeah, I have been cheating. But cheating is played out now. It's time me and you settle down and take trips and get our money together and be happy. No. You don't just be happy after somebody have thrown somebody else in your face. No. And notice he didn't put he cheated or I cheated. So where did you get the idea from? See, he telling on himself because I haven't been with him in 2 years. So cheating shouldn't even be in question. But of course, narcissists know what they're doing. He knows what he's done. The whole time we were in a narcissistic manipulationship. Okay? He knows. And the crazy part about it is, he emailed me at the end of October, the same time 2 years ago he pulled that stunt. Like, was that a Halloween joke to Hoover me or what? But the Hoover wasn't successful, as none of them were. So, there's power in the tongue, so I don't even want to say what I think is going to happen next. But, yeah. That was the Hoover that I got from him October 30th. Yeah. He's a pure joke to me, y'all. But if you guys like this episode of Cracking the Hoover Code, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video so we can grow. And put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Bye, you guys.